I'm Joyce Johnson, and I'm president of Abaca Business Plans. I originally started my business as a home-based business, and I really loved being a home-based business because I had the opportunity to work as long as I wanted, and then I also became the workout queen at the fitness center, which I really loved doing that as well. I really love being an entrepreneur. I love the people that I get the opportunity to work with. I love the processes that I work with in my business. I love the production of business plans and marketing plans and loan packages. I love accompanying my clients to see a lender and making sure that they get their money. I love facilitating retreats and conducting marketing research and helping businesses just get started and turning around companies. I love everything I do, and that's why I'm in business today. I am thrilled to have been accepted into the City of Richmond's mentorship program. The program has been very helpful to me. I've enjoyed the workshops and seminars, and the information has been very, very thorough, and it's helped me to grow my business. I've also enjoyed having a mentor. My mentor was Kanwar Singh. One of the important components of the mentorship program was that I had to meet with a mentor. And when I met with a mentor, it meant that I had to be accountable. So every month I was working really hard to make sure that I was accomplishing my goals and objectives and the tasks that I needed to do in order to make sure that I was moving my business forward in this program. And I love doing those things, and now they're happening on a regular basis, and that's really important for me and my business growth, and it's good for me in my future as well. Another goal that we had in the company was to increase revenues and the number of clients that we were serving. Today, we're accomplishing those goals in a magnificent way. If things continue at the pace that they are, we're going to have a record 2014, and we're all very, very excited about that. So thank you, Richmond, the City of Richmond, for the mentorship program. Thank you, Pat Foster. Thank you, Kanwar Singh. And thank you, Capital One, for all that you've done to move Abaca Business Plans forward.
Terrell Anderson with Anderson Air Conditioning Heating. I've been in business for 27 years. Of course, we provide heating and air conditioning equipment, sales, and service for the Tri-City area as well as Richmond.
Ruben Asander, I'm a contracts manager at Capital One Enterprise Supply and Management. I've been working with Terrell in the capacity of a mentor for the Capital One and City of Richmond mentorship program over the last year.
First, I'll give you a couple of goals that we were trying to achieve in the last year. One, we were trying to bring up the net profit and analyzing our expenses and as well as the income on how to improve those things. And I think we've done a pretty good job of doing that. Also, one of the goals, we were introducing a web-based system that actually technicians work off of to get their schedule. And we've been able to accomplish that as well. We also have put in customer surveys where the customers are being called back after each service call to promote a good business practice, but also we want that feedback so that if we have any problems or concerns out there, we'll be able to attack those problems. And if they're good reports, of course, that's just a feather in our cap. The other thing that we brought to the table was the logos on the vehicles. We actually labeled the vehicles with the Anderson logo. In the past, we've always had a blank truck.
One of the things that at the initiation of the relationship we thought we had to do was at a very holistic level, look at every aspect of the business. So every part was kind of reviewed and considered. Obviously, finance is very important, so we looked at all the income streams, looked at all the expenses, identified what were the main cost indicators or areas where we thought there might be opportunity to be able to cut costs.
The technology that we use, we spent a great deal of money in technology. I guess a good round number would be about $20,000 in promoting technology for longevity, basically getting ahead of the curve. Now, the things that we're doing with the web-based portals at this point, There's no heating and air conditioning company I know here in Richmond or the surrounding areas that's using this. My guys can actually go out to the job site with their iPad at the end of that job, create the invoice out from the web portal, print the invoice out in their vehicle, and give that to the customer, opposed to a handwritten information. In return, that information, once it's printed out, also goes back to the mainframe of the computer and is updated in real time. So this is something that we put in practice now that we know that's going to take us way into the future as far as the advancement of technology and making it more efficient and more accurate.
A lot of other companies have tried to incorporate the system, this technological advancement into the process, but no one has been able to do it to the extent that Anderson has been able to. So actually a lot of the suppliers are asking him, what did you do different? So I think he's going to be a consultant very shortly.
Even though we are a small company, a small organization, we do work in a efficient as well as a craftsman-like manner that allows us to compete with a lot of the larger companies out there. We'd like to thank Mayor Jones, the City of Richmond, and Capital One for the opportunity and experience to help take our business to the next level.
My name is Shandel Pitts and my company is Black Cat Design. Black Cat Design is a graphic design company that recently relocated from New York City to Richmond, Virginia. I participate in the Capital One Small Business Mentorship Program, and I want to thank very much the City of Richmond, the Mayor's Office, the Office of Minority Business Development, and Capital One for this wonderful opportunity.
I'm Kathleen Alexander. I work for Capital One, have been for the past 3 or so years as a process engineer for bank operations. I've had the pleasure of working with Shandel throughout the course of the program.
I had 3 goals in mind in coming to Richmond, Virginia. One of those things was to develop a marketing plan. The second one was to develop a local customer base, and the third one was to develop Black Cat Design's brand. Developing the brand was basically designing a new logo, designing my website, getting involved with social media, and also developing marketing materials so I can market myself to my new local client base. Also, Kathleen was really helpful in me just determining and identifying who my target market is by using my past data, which is something I never thought of before. And that definitely opened up my eyes to where I should be spending my time, my money, my effort, and my resources.
Over the course of the program, in working with Shandel as her mentor, I think I observed that she grew in several different arenas, not just from the perspective of her business, but also personally. And I don't think that that's necessarily something she sought out to do as an objective of the program. You did several things that were outside of your comfort zone, whether it was representing yourself sort of at an expo or speaking to a group of high school kids as an industry professional. All of those things sort of culminated in, I think, your feeling more confident about yourself and more confident about the value that your business delivers.
What I've learned in participating in the Capital One Small Business Program is that in Richmond, relationships are very key. I've also learned to work harder and do different things to get a different result. I know that I have to enhance my skill set or also learn how to partner up in order to grow my business. And it authenticates my purpose as to, is this something I really want to do here? And the answer is definitely yes. Once again, I just want to thank everyone who's involved with the Capital One Mentorship Program. I just thank everyone for just helping me grow my business. Thank you so much to the City of Richmond, Virginia. It's a wonderful city. I thank you so much for embracing me and just accepting me into this wonderful community. Thanks again.
My name is Danny Lowery, the owner of DNS Enterprise Cleaning Service. I've been in business for about 10 years. I started my business with an old carpet machine and a slow speed buffer. The mentorship program has been very beneficial to me, and especially with the help of Hugo, my mentor.
Hi, I'm Hugo. I'm Danny's mentor from DNS Enterprises. I work at Capital One as a business manager for Small Business Card. I have been involved with the mentoring program with Capital One for the last 3 years. And the last year, I've been excited to work with the City of Richmond Diversity Office.
Some of my goals when I started this program was to increase my customer base so that I can increase my profits. In the meantime, that will give me an opportunity to hire more employees. Since joining the mentorship program, I have accomplished a few things, and I have implemented a website, but I've also increased my customer base. I've received a contract to do Dollar Tree stores, Family Dollar stores, the Michael's department stores. And my marketing, I have really been good with the marketing. I really appreciate the program because it helped me so much with my marketing going forward.
One of the things that we started working on was marketing. Obviously, it was the main focus of the mentoring program. But what we then eventually also worked on was the financials and really getting Danny organized in terms of his record keeping, how he thought about his finances, and really getting his house in order, just better organized, and really help him run his business.
I want to thank Mayor Jones for being such a strong part of this program. I want to thank Pat Foster because Pat has been wonderful. She's used a lot of her energy. She's been very diligent in making sure that the program be a success. And I want to thank my mentor, Hugo, who's been a great person and who has been a great mentor to me. And in the future, for your janitorial needs, all you need to do is contact DNS Enterprise Cleaning Service. We are a full janitorial service, and we are very professional at what we do. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of this program. I truly appreciate it.
My name is Kateresea Ford. I'm the co-owner of Creative Youth Concepts and Delta House Residential Services. I own the program with my husband, Quavatis D. Ford. Currently, we have a program that Creative Youth Concepts provides community mental health services and outreach services to youth, families, and children with behavioral problems and emotional problems. We also provide, with Delta House, residential services for parenting and teen mothers. Creative Youth Concepts started in 2004, and this year we're blessed and fortunate enough to be celebrating 10 years of providing excellent service to the City of Richmond and to the Central Virginia area. Through the City of Richmond and the Capital One Mentorship Program, the goals that we established for Creative Youth Concept was to establish strategies to expand our services. We also wanted to consolidate them into one building, so we wanted to look for a building for our programming. We also wanted to promote and to expand our summer program, to put our name out in the community and to show the community the different services that we can provide under the collaboration of one summer program. And also we wanted to establish partnerships with other organizations and within other community programs within the City of Richmond. Our goals for Delta House was to increase our marketing strategies as well, and also to obtain a contract with the City of Richmond Department of Social Services. Participating in the mentorship program offered by City of Richmond and Capital One was very beneficial to our organization. One of the key components that was definitely a success for us was the marketing, understanding marketing and being able to utilize some of the marketing strategies with some of the marketing agencies that were presented during our workshops. Being able to market and getting our name out there and our services out there helped with exposure and making our name, making our program like a household name. With Delta House, we were able to obtain the contract with the City of Richmond, as well as being afforded the opportunity to provide additional services to the City of Richmond. We also had the opportunity with the marketing, exposing our summer program. So already this year, we feel that our summer program is going to double because of the marketing, the programming that we provided, and the different avenues we took to promote that program. One of the key things that we learned as a small minority business was that you don't have to do everything alone. We understood and now see the value in definitely partnerships, having a city that actually promotes to help small businesses was definitely a very good feeling. And also just networking and partnerships, which is a key thing that we've learned. And we basically started reaping the benefits when we're involved in the different organizations and being able to share information with other like businesses. So I would say overall that mentorship with Capital One and City of Richmond was definitely an optimal experience for us. Enough thanks cannot be said for the support and guidance that was offered by the Office of Minority Business Development and for Capital One's mentorship program. As a small business, we feel that we have the support, the guidance, and the knowledge from our city's Office of Minority Business Development. And with that, I would just generally say thanks again for the opportunity.
My name is John Zachary, and along with my wife Victoria Zachary, we're the owners of Victoria Floral. We're a full-service florist operating out of our 2,500 square foot site on Forest Hill Avenue. Under our name Flowerama, we provide distinctive and unique arrangements for any occasion. Under our Victoria Floral name, we provide a more sophisticated level of flower design that's more attractive to the corporate, wedding, and events markets. We decided to participate in this program primarily because Victoria and I do have an extensive background in not only operations but also in sales. But after approaching 10 years in business, we believed that it was important to get a third-party view of our operations so that we avoid the syndrome of you can't see the forest for the trees. Our interaction with our mentor, Rohit Krishnan, has been lively and very beneficial to the operations. We have walked away with some action plans that were conducive to meeting our goals, and also gave us a chance to kind of verbalize our operations, and in turn giving us an idea of some things that we needed to change as well.
We set a very lofty goal of increasing sales by 1/3, 33%. And the initiatives that we were undertaking to achieve that increase were to improve visibility, improve margin, and drive sales. We needed to review our website. We felt that our website had become very stale, and a lot of the designs looked too similar, and there wasn't a good selection for our customers. So now what our customer sees is a very robust website with a lot of offerings, a lot of different price points to meet all of their needs. In addition to that, we became more active on Facebook and did a lot of pinnings on Pinterest. For the initiative of improving the margin, we did more employee training. We worked with the employees that we had and got them involved in some sales webinars, for example. The training of the sales staff, again, was critical for the third initiative, driving sales. We had them practice role play with John, and also gave them scripts that they could use when contacting churches and other corporate customers. In-store, to improve sales in-store, we were asking our customers for email addresses so that we could continue to touch them with emails for every holiday. We were pushing add-on sales, getting our staff to make sure that they would select something that complemented the purchase the customer was already bringing to the counter. At this time, I would just like to state that we certainly have enjoyed meeting with Rohit Krishnam, and his insight and his input has been extremely helpful to us. All of his input and helping us from designing our flyers to just meeting with us monthly and reviewing what we had accomplished was very helpful. I enjoyed the seminars and wish I could have attended more of those. I found them to be very beneficial as well, and we enjoyed overall participating in the program.
My name is Mario Francis. I'm the co-owner of Kingdom Caregivers LLC, and we do business as Seniors First Choice Adult Daycare.
And my name is Angelise Francis, and I am the other owner and executive director of Seniors First Choice Adult Daycare. On March 1st, 2012, I attended an information session for small businesses held by the City of Richmond at Bird Park. At the end of that information session, they offered the businesses to be involved in a mentorship program, and I filled out the application, and the journey began from there.
The mentorship program gave us a great opportunity, along with Capital One, to make great decisions on how we wanted to run our business in the future. We knew that we could trust the information and that it would be unbiased.
Our objectives when we entered the program were to develop a growth strategy, become autonomous, and to develop a firm footing for our business in the community.
Mm-hmm. And what we were able to do a year later was we was able to have a successful grand opening. We have autonomy now. We have 3 times the amount of space, and we also have enhanced our business services in the community.
Some of the benefits we received by working with the City of Richmond were access to new relationships, workshops, and we pretty much got to learn what the City of Richmond has to offer to small businesses and how motivated that they are in working with us.
We also learned some valuable lessons when we were attempting to form a partnership when we first joined Minority Business Development, but it also allowed us to focus on our core business, which is the adult daycare. It also offered us pretty much objective advice, so it wasn't one-sided, and then we also allowed us to stay focused on steadily growing our business. Over the next 12 to 18 months, we look forward to having a well-structured growth management strategy, as well as become diversified in our services, and to also have a 5-year plan that would allow us to continue successfully, as well as become seniors' first choice for the community.
So thank you to Ms. Pat Foster and the Minority Business Development, the City of Richmond. I want to also say thank you to Capital One, as well as our mentor, Kavita. They've been a great help to us over these past 18 months. Just having someone to bounce our ideas off of, opinions, problems, issues, they were there to help us, and we really appreciate it.
I also like to thank our staff and our patrons that come and visit our program every single day. We know that without them, none of this would have been possible. We're here to help, and if anyone out there is in need for services for their seniors, for their family, we are the place that you can come to and get the help you need. And our slogan is, a place for my parents and yours, because truly, if it's not good enough for our parents, it's not good enough for yours.